run as the world champion. I didn't think it was justice. I didn't think it was fair. 51 days, that was it. I mean, in a Continental Belt, a short run, that was it. Like, what is it? What is it against my boy that you just feel like when you had done that to Randy Orton, if you threw the belt on Randy Orton for him, would you have done that to, John Cena? I mean, let's talk about it.
Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Millennial Smark, and I'm bringing you the slop, the whole slop, and nothing but the slop. As you can tell by the humming noise currently at the moment, yes, I am at work. Yes, I do not live in a basement. Yes, I do have things outside of just talking about professional wrestling. Hint, hint. Take the hint. Get a life. No, I'm sorry. This has nothing to do with you guys having no life. In fact, this has more about me having no life, because I'm about to give you some slop at the moment. The long-awaited, the anticipated, the masturbated, Rikishi Fatu reacts to his son losing the World Heavyweight Championship. I really hope this is juicy, because I've been holding out hope that whatever he's going to say is going to be absolutely batshit insane and make absolutely no sense if you apply it to anybody else, and I can get good content out of it. So let's see. Rikishi says WWE writers should be fired for Jey Uso's short title reign. You didn't do him justice, brother. Oh, that's already juicy as is. Okay, let's see. WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi delivered a fiery, depending on how you pronounce it, and passionate monologue on this Rikishi Fatu Off the Top podcast, accusing WWE and its parent company TKO of disrespecting his family, the legendary Anoa'i Fatu wrestling dynasty. His comments were sparked by his son Jey Uso's recent short World Heavyweight Championship reign. Oh, he's already unhinged with that fucking remark. He's already unhinged. Rikishi began by directly addressing the booking of Jey Uso, who lost the world title to Gunther on Raw after just 51 days. And I quote, "I feel that those that are writing for this kid, his storyline, you didn't do him justice," Rikishi declared. "You didn't feed this champion right talent to be able to continue to make this champion work, I guess. I say fire those that are writing for this kid here. If you can't come up with something simple to promote and push your champion, that you decided to put this kid in that position, get the hell out." Oh my god, he's so unhinged. The WWE legend then broadened his critique to include the recent reports that TKO may be looking to lower Roman Reigns' pay due to his part-time schedule. Rikishi defended Reigns' value, pointing to his consistent role as a WrestleMania main eventer. And I quote, "Here's a guy that main evented WrestleMania. 6 main events and more to come. Y'all do the math every WrestleMania. That's a lot of money. And guess whose face was on that, leading that? Roman Reigns, bloodline member," he said. These recent events fueled Rikishi's primary point, that he feels his family's decades-long contributions to the business are being forgotten or erased. What? Okay, he said, if you're done with it, say it. You want to move on, say it. But damn it, I'll be damned. If I'm gonna sit back, whoever wrote this article has autism. I'll be damned, I'm gonna sit back and you try to erase the history of our family. What we put into this business, he stated. He pointed to the Bloodline's key role during the pandemic era Thunderdome shows as an example of his family carrying the company. As part of his defense of his family's legacy, Rikishi also listed several members who he believes have more than earned an induction into the WWE Hall of Fame. Umaga, Eddie Fatu, the legendary Tonga Kid should be in the Hall of Fame, or a Hall of Famer. Samuel, y'all forgot about his shrinkers, the head shrinkers I guess is who he's referring to, tag team champions. He should be in the Hall of Fame. He argued that induction should be for those that earn the right, that put in the work decade after decade. Rikishi made it clear that his family is not asking for special treatment, But for the respect he feels they have earned over 75 years in the industry, we ain't asking for no hand-me-down options. We ain't asking for no special treatment. We just... What the fuck? What? He is delusional. He said... Continuing on, we just asking for a fair opportunity? My family has earned the right to speak on it and stand on business because that's what we are. We are good business. He is the most delusional person I think I've ever heard in the history of professional wrestling. Okay, Rikishi, I love you. You're a part of my childhood. Too cool childhood memories, all that put to the side. What in the fuck are you smoking? He went above and beyond what I thought he was going to touch on. See, I figured he was going to touch on Jey Uso and come to his son's defense and essentially try to make up some positions that have absolutely nothing to do with the credibility brought upon that championship belt that unfortunately Jey Uso did not attribute at that point in time. Kind of thought that was going to be the case. Kind of thought that was going to be the solution. Instead, he broadened out the horizon. He didn't just stick to Jey Uso. He broadened his horizons and decided to lump in the bloodline as a whole. Now, first off, I heard about the speculations in regards to the Roman Reigns rumors as far as his contract getting renegotiated. I have heard nothing credible. If you guys are wondering, because I think someone asked me in the comment section a few days ago whether or not I was going to talk about it. Nope, heard nothing credible about it. I think I could be wrong about the source, but I think the person that I heard talk about this, I believe a couple of days ago, was Jonathan Coachman. No, something that serious I'm not going to report on through fucking Jonathan Coachman of all fucking people. But, hey, I will say this, if Rikishi is one of those people, well, not one of those, he is, that's Roman Reigns' I think it's his cousin, right? If I'm not mistaken, his second cousin once removed or something like that. That's his cousin, that's his family. So, I would like to believe that Rikishi will have that information through Roman Reigns himself. So I do find that to be a little bit more credible because Rikishi is saying it. You know, Roman's going to tell Rikishi. So, you know, I feel it's more credible coming through that. So they might be right about that. But that doesn't take away the point, Rikishi, that yes, Roman is part-time. And if TKO is going through all these micromanagements in order to save money, then yeah, that kind of does make sense. What? Let's renegotiate his $15 million contract to $10 million while he's still making so much more money than everybody with shorter dates. Yeah, I think that kind of makes sense if you're restructuring. Why is he exempt? For what? I said this once and I'll say it again. Roman Reigns is a placeholder. I love Roman, but we're being factual here, right? I love Roman. He's a placeholder. Anybody, let me repeat, WWE can take someone of similar size or a similar look in some capacity, put them into Roman Reigns' position as a placeholder in order to draw for the company. Roman Reigns is a draw right now because WWE is a draw. It's not like Stone Cold Steve Austin where he had to figure some things out and then eventually he got over and then WWE put him in that position. It's not like the same thing with The Rock where he had to do the exact same thing what Stone Cold Steve Austin had to do. It's not like Hulk Hogan where he had to find himself, do the exact same thing, and then WWE put him in that position. No, WWE is the draw. WWE is over and they decided to put Roman Reigns into that position. Big difference. So yeah, I think they're justified in doing that. But even going a little bit further out from that, dude, what in the fuck is he talking about? Is he delusional? Ignore the Jey Uso stuff for a moment. We kind of figured that was going to be the direction that Rikishi was going to go into in regards to his line of argument because that's his son in the end of the day. I would expect anybody to want to go after and defend their child and whatever capacity, or vice versa, defend their parent in whatever capacity, because those are your loved ones. You are gonna do something like that, so I'm not gonna hold that too much against them. But at the same time, boyo, can you be a little bit more realistic in your approach? It's not to say that you have to bury your son, but I swear to God, the way you're talking about Jey Uso, you're making it sound like he's been buried or something. He was a world heavyweight champion with the skill set of a Sunday Night Heat jobber. That's just facts. No one is saying you have to explicitly go out of your way and attack your own son and suggest that, oh, he is shitty and oh, this and that and that. But what I am suggesting is at the very least be diplomatic as far as your approach is considered. Saying that the writers could have done a better job of Jey Uso, in what way, Keish? In what way, Keish? Help me understand what I'm missing in regards to the writing prowess that could have upgraded Jey Uso to a different standard compared to what you feel he was, I don't know, afforded. What am I missing here? Huh? Now, I do agree, but this is just a generalized perception. I said the same thing yesterday in regards to the approach to R-Truth. I do agree, wholesale, people should be given angles, and there should be a better writing system in regards to engaging with those segments and producing angles that have nothing to do with just strictly promos, backstage interviews, or in-ring action. I understand that. I get that, and I agree with that. But then I have to ask myself this. For there to be better writing and better creative, why would you give that to someone as lacking of talent as Jey Uso? Not saying Jey Uso necessarily lacks talent as far as in a scope, but in comparison to his contemporaries. If you're going to do something in regards to having writers do what they did in the Attitude Era to help build up people and build up characters throughout the show, why would you waste that on a skill set as simplistic as Jey Uso? That's what I'm saying. And that's going to hurt some people's feelings. But it is what it is. I've been covering and coping for Jey Uso, hoping that he gets better. He didn't, and he dropped the belt because of it. But the last thing that I want to focus on that's really getting my goat a little bit, the last thing that I want to focus on that really has me just kind of taking my head and kind of throwing it backwards and just what? Is when he said, put some, essentially, right? Not verbatim, but essentially, put some respect on my family's name. Rikishi, are we good here? May I quote him actually verbatim? May I? Okay, let's go back to that last paragraph. We ain't asking for no hand-me-down options. We ain't asking for no special treatment. We just asking for a fair opportunity, he declared. Rikishi. Never mind Jacob Fatu legitimately being, and I love Jacob, but I'm just keeping it a buck and I'm keeping it objective just to point out how fucking stupid Rikishi sounds right now. Never mind the fact that Jacob Fatu is a criminal. He is a criminal. A former criminal. A reformed criminal. And I'm happy to see what he's currently doing at the moment. Get his bag. Make his life so much better. And hopefully maybe even have whatever he did. I think it was burglary or something like that. Hopefully he gets it expunged off his record. Because you can clearly see the dude is doing better with his life. But it doesn't change the fact that that's his background. And WWE, who could have easily blackballed him, and mind you, they ignored him a few times, not only welcomed him with open arms, they welcomed him with open arms directly to the main roster. They welcomed him with open arms directly to the main roster and the biggest stable off the heels of the main event of WrestleMania. Arguably the biggest main event of this entire decade. And you're saying special treatment? Jacob Fatu is literally, there is no superstar outside of maybe Braun Breaker, and mind you, they're like on the same wavelength at the moment. It's literally him and Braun Breaker with the rocket ships up their ass. Do you think Jacob would have had that easier time had it not been for the fact that his last name is Fatu? And he's making the best of he's making the best of the situation. I'm not taking anything away from Jacob. He's a star. But I'm just saying, keeping it a buck, keeping it objective. Do you think Jacob Fatu would have that opportunity if his last name wasn't Fatu? If he wasn't a part of the Anoa'i dynasty? Jimmy and Jay, the amount of fucking times these guys went full Jeff Hardy. As far as the accidents that could have occurred. Jimmy damn near got into a fight with a police officer, my guy. And they're still around. I'm sorry? What are you referring to right now? Huh? Look, we make jokes all the time about Tongaloa. Tongaloa is one of the most garbage wrestlers I think I've ever seen in my entire life. He is employed still. He is employed. He is maybe not directly in the Anoa'i family, but he is an affiliate with the Anoa'i family. Do you know what I'm saying? He is an affiliate, and he is still safe. He is not even directly in the Anoa'i. He is affiliated with you guys, and he's safe. That's how much respect you guys have. That's how much special treatment you guys have. Tamina still has a job, my guy. She still has a job. Nia Jax got fired and brought back. What do you, is he delusional? The Bloodline has been the most dominant angle in all of WWE for nearly half a decade. Roman Reigns is the biggest wrestler in the entire world. And he held the championship for the longest time, and probably, almost 60 years damn near? Or no, is it Hulk Hogan I think he didn't beat yet? Or did he beat Hulk Hogan's record? I don't think he beat, I'm not sure. Between 40 to 60 years. Let's just say damn near half a century. Can we say that? What is this fucking delusion that he's asking? Brother, your entire family is a complete special treatment. Everybody. The fucking Rock literally is the hat, bro. Rock can go back and forth for Triple H and not have any hurdles attached to him whatsoever. Rock can overshoot Triple H and do whatever the fuck he wants to do. It's maddening. It's maddening how fucking delusional he is. He is actually fucking delusional. Rikishi, buddy, you're talking. You're in the Hall of Fame. You are in the Hall of Fame. You, bro. Oh my God. Why? Do you think Naomi would have had an easier time coming back to WWE if it wasn't who she was married to? Do you? Huh? And she's through marriage. Hikuleo, from my understanding, I heard should be debuting sometime this week or next week. It should be very imminent until he actually arrives. You think fucking Hikuleo would be right here in this position after being on the roster for damn near a year, making his first appearance? Odyssey Jones had a quicker turnaround showing up on the main roster than fucking Hikuleo. Granted, he got fired, but still though, different reasons. Brother, Rikishi, you hurt your argument. You undercut your argument. Again, this is juicy as fuck because I legitimately thought he was going to go in one direction, and goddamn, I thought he was going to go at least halfway retard. He went full on retard. You guys are the epitome of fucking nepotism. Everything surrounding the Anoa'is are nothing but outright nepotism. Every which way possible. Pure unadulterated nepotism. I don't see the Guerreros get this kind of thing. Okay, I don't see the Guerreros get this kind of nepotism. Hell, I don't even see the Rhodes family get this kind of nepotism. I don't even see the Hart family get this kind of nepotism compared to the fucking Anoa'is. It's pure unadulterated delusion. Again, like I said, it's one thing to be sticking up for your son It's a whole different ball game when you start acting like a fucking toddler with your goddamn pacifier and your goddamn bib and you're banging on the floor. Why can people make sure my family is put on the pedestal for over 100 years more? What is he talking about? What is he fucking talking about? What an outright fucking insane thing to say, bro. I hope they clown his ass in the comment section. I fucking love Rikishi, bro. Fucking love him to death, man. What? But that's just clown. That's just clown behavior. It's clown behavior. You're a clown for that entire rant. You're a fucking delusional clown who doesn't watch the product of WWE to say the shit that you're saying. That's just what it is. You don't watch the product. There's no way you can come up with these kind of conclusions, but either A, you don't watch the fucking product, you don't see what's going on at the moment, or B, which I guess, fine, you ruin your credibility, I guess, but fine, you're lying on behalf of your family in order to, I don't know, pretend as if, like, it's like when you, oh, Bro, it's like when you see those police videos and you see the black people get arrested for stealing, and then they go, it's because of my race? No, it has nothing to do with your race. It has everything to do with your stealing. No, it has everything to do with my race. No, that's Rikishi at the moment. You just want to hold us back? I mean, no, your family is completely dominant, and at the moment they're still dominant, and it looks like Roman Reigns is about to get replaced by Jacob Fatu. Sooner rather than later. Is it because you guys won't help us out? Roman Reigns is leaving a spot, so the next Honor Warrior member can take that spot, and you're saying, sure, whatever floats your boat, Rikishi. Be you, stay being you, and continue being you. Man, maybe that gimmick of you shaking your ass had more meaning than I thought, because that opinion and that rant was absolute ass. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below in regards to what I just said right now. Again, gotta give props to Rikishi. Completely blew away my expectations. Didn't expect him to go full retard. But I'm happy that he did, because I got some content out of it. A deuces and a P. Eyes.